All
I don't
right.
know how this song fits in with Cheaters
All right. Welcome back to another
because he
episode
didn't do it.
of the Perfect 10 podcast. I am one half of your host, Jacob Erdy. Alongside me, as you already know, Daniel Dees.
Here, president accounted for. Now that this Thanksgiving bullshit's out of the way, we can focus on Christmas.
Yeah. Oh, and dude, we got to recap our predictions
Yeah.
and make new predictions.
Yeah.
I guess we'll drop our new ones after New Year's or do them both before. Because last year we burnt ourselves by waiting until after New Year's to drop it.
I know. Let's do it before because I don't want to burn myself again.
Okay. And so the New Year's.
R.I.P. Betty.
So are we doing top 50 movies for New Year's?
Top 50 movies.
That's tough.
That's tough.
But I feel like that's what we've been saying.
Yeah.
I can't rememid
Yeah, we gotta do movies
because we already
We've
did
been saying.
we did fictional characters. We did songs. I feel like movies is right up there with the difficulty level.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got to keep it broad for New Year's.
Yeah, and it's like really our most difficult lists.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, as you might have seen in the title and figured out by that song, we're doing top 10.
But he didn't do it. It wasn't him.
He admitted to it in the beginning though. Straight up.
That's true. I didn't think of that.
We were both butt naked banging on the bathroom floor. I mean,
He said, picture this though.
True. All right. Anyway, so we're doing top 10 cheaters.
Yeah.
Cheaters in any way. Could be sports, could be relationships, could be
Anything.
politically, can be anything.
Anything.
Top 10 cheaters.
Yep.
All right. Now, trivia question.
Let's hear it.
I gotta quit chewing this gum, dude. I can hear myself in
I can hear you too.
Dang it.
Like you going to work on that bitch like you Sean Payton
Who's the
and Pete Carroll.
Yeah, Pete Carroll.
That dude will chew some gum.
Dude, which one of these am I gonna use?
Just spit it in a water bottle.
We're not gonna forget that again.
Yeah.
Forgetting the select road. You remember that time we recorded and it was just using the Max?
Yeah, that was embarrassing. That's amateur.
That was amateur. All right. Speaking of cheaters,
Let's hear it.
which
Do I gotta guess a number?
no.
Okay.
Yeah,
sure.
actually.
Oh god damn it.
It's not what you would normally call a number, but it is a number.
Okay.
It's a date.
Okay.
Now I don't really hate on this guy. What he did, sure, you're not supposed to do it, but he was betting on his own team.
Oh.
Pete
Rose.
When was Pete Rose banned for life? What date was he? Did he accept his lifetime ban from Major League
I
Baseball?
couldn't tell you the date. I could probably give you the year.
What's the year?
I'm probably gonna get it wrong anyway.
I think you're not going to get it
I'm gonna say 1992.
before that.
78.
That's a big 14-year swing. One more guess. It's between those two numbers.
85.
August 24th, 1989.
That was right before I was born.
Right after I was, dude. Look at that. Yeah. Now, I mean, still, he always bet on his own team, though. I don't even get how that's really cheating that much.
Yeah, betting on, not betting against. Them.
Okay, so it's not cheating, but it is rule number one of baseball is you don't bet on baseball. So sure, broke a rule. People still call him a cheater.
Yeah, but in the grand scheme of things, there are way more baseball cheaters than Pete Rose.
Oh, by a mile.
And they're on this list.
Some of them are. So that was a trivia question. Do you have any honorable mentions?
I sure do. I've got Spygate.
Okay.
Sammy Sosa corking his bat.
Okay.
Danny Almonte.
Okay.
Know who that is?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I got my ex-girlfriend.
There you go.
And
Same. Didn't think about that.
Got a super mention. Anybody who beats me in fantasy football. I can't prove that they cheat, but I
You
feel
can't
like
even cheat in fantasy football.
I don't know. They're probably hacking the points.
All right. So funny enough, I got Tom Brady / the Patriots. Well, you just said Spygate.
That was the Patriots. That was not Tom Brady. He had nothing to do with
I
it.
hear you. Well, Tom Brady's catching some heat right now with some, what is it, FTX?
Yeah, the crypto, that scam.
Yeah.
Dude, that was one of my predictions, by the way. Travis pointed that out.
Oh, nice.
I said crypto would the official
We both had that crypto would fall apart.
yeah, like phase out. And it is. Gloriously. We nailed that. Props to us.
Props to us, dude. That's why we're gonna recap our predictions. We might as well recap. We do a recap and our new predictions in the same episode. Recap 22 and predictions for 23.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, so I had Brady / the Patriots. I got Sammy Sosa. You had him, Cork Bat.
Yeah.
Hilarious. I got the Astros, and Barry Bonds.
Okay.
Also, Nick Cannon.
Yeah.
He has like I think he has 12 kids, and
you could possibly be one of his kids.
he's got flights of children. Like he has 3 that are within like 1 month age wise of each other.
That's wild to me.
He has them in sets, basically. You know what I'm saying? So that is all my honorables. Dive into your 10.
So let's go. Let's go for it. Number 10, I got Antonio Margarito, the boxer who put the plaster in his gloves, the powder, and when he sweats, it hardens up.
Forgot about that.
Yeah.
How did that not like mess his own hands up though? Like punching hard
Because
stuff.
the plaster was above the wrapping.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, they put the powder substance on it. I'm glad because this was one of the first people I thought about when we said let's do cheaters. I was like, definitely got to put him on there because he got busted before he fought Shane Mosley. Shane Mosley's cornerman was in there where he's getting wrapped, and they noticed the powder. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? So they investigated. It turns out that it was plaster.
Yeah.
And the fight went on, and Shane Mosley.
He still did it anyway.
Oh, Shane Mosley beat the fuck out of him. But before that, though, he fought Miguel Cotto, cut his shit all up. Like it was just weird because Miguel Cotto, he wasn't much of a bleeder then. Then he fought Margarito, and like I said, Margarito cut his whole shit up. So after the Shane Mosley fight, after that got brought to light, Margarito rematched Miguel Cotto, and Miguel Cotto beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you got plaster in your gloves, you got a little bit of an advantage there.
Yeah, it makes your hands heavier.
And way harder.
Yeah, that's it.
Interesting.
So that was my number 10. My number 9, I got Tanya Harding.
We almost.
Almost.
I got a feeling we're gonna hit a buzzer in here, dude.
All right, so we'll go back to Tanya Harding.
We're gonna get back to that.
Number 8, I got Latoya Cantrell, Mayor of New Orleans.
Oh, yeah. Wait.
She getting in all sorts of trouble.
Wait, so what do you mean by that though? Just
like payroll fraud and all that.
Okay.
Yep, that's cheating.
That is cheating the system for sure. Well, I mean, I guess all of Louisiana in general. If you
and
think
she when she did
back
like
to Edwin Edwards and all.
Yeah. And then she did like the COVID restrictions, like you can't go out, blah blah blah. And then this bitch is out
everywhere.
Yeah,
cheating.
That's dirty rotten cheater right there.
Yeah.
Cheater, pumpkin eater.
You try to hold back my fun, and you go have fun. Not allowing it.
Be about that life. Say it with your chest. Lead by example. Oh, honorable mention. I don't remember the guy's name. The mayor of New York City now has come to light that all his best friends are on the payroll.
Oh,
and like they don't do nothing. They just sit at home and do
De Blasio.
Nothing. No, I think it's Eric Adams. I think Eric. Yeah.
I don't know.
Let's see. Let me get his name.
Where's De Blasio? Is that California?
No. Maybe. Eric Adams.
Oh,
yeah. He's just putting people on his payroll just to pay him just because they're his friends and they don't do nothing all day.
But everybody, I
feel like if you're a big city mayor,
how are politicians still this dumb? Like everybody knows,
especially this day,
no-show jobs. Like no-show jobs are like such a common thing. People are gonna find out.
That's why we gotta elect you, mayor, because you won't be having that shit.
No,
you're gonna. You'll run the tightest of ships here.
I might have you on payroll, but you're gonna be working.
Right.
You're gonna be doing a job. You know.
Right.
But yeah, so that was your 10-9-8?
That was my 10-9-8.
All right, so my number 10, Tanya Harding.
Tanya Harding. She got caught.
Put her head out on old girl's legs.
And that simp beat Nancy Kerrigan's leg, and he snitched.
Wait, but didn't he beat her legs like at one of their like Olympic qualifiers or some nonsense?
Yeah.
Like do it on the street somewhere.
Yeah, like a parking lot. And like that's amateur hour.
Make it look like a mugging or something, not just like in the tryouts, you know, just run.
He wasn't the smartest guy.
Clearly.
But Nancy Kerrigan, when I was looking this up, she was pretty cute.
Yeah, for sure.
Tanya Harding, she kind of had like a little psycho
not so much
cuteness to her, but she'd be like a Springfield 8.
Okay, I'll allow that.
Yeah.
So that was my 10. My number 9 spot. You would think that he's higher on the list. And from my memory, he definitely had more suspensions than this. But when I went back and looked, it was like the only one that kept coming up. I got Alex Rodriguez.
Didn't think of A-Rod for some reason.
Dude, I could have swore that he got suspended like 3 different times.
Yeah.
But whenever I was going back looking, which
I would have said he got suspended about 3 or 4 times.
I thought it was like 50 games, then 100 games, then a whole season. But I guess I didn't dig enough. I think the 50 I'm thinking about is when he got that contract for making 50 mil a year. I think that's the 50 number that's stuck in my head.
Yeah.
He got 5 years, 250
that's
mil.
it. That's definitely it.
Then he got suspended for, it was a whole season. It was like, it happened at like the end of one season. He got suspended the whole next season.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, I thought he got suspended way more times. But I mean, the thing was, he kept getting, it was more than one instance of like either accusations or, which his stuff came out in, what was it, the Balco?
Balco, yeah.
Yeah.
I think was he in Balco? Dustin might know.
I'm pretty positive. The movie, was it Screwball?
Moneyball?
No, it was a documentary.
The 30 for 30?
No, it was a documentary. Remember they got little kids to play each person's character?
Don't remember that.
Oh, dude, it's pretty good.
Don't remember that.
But that's my number 9. My number 8 spot came up in your honorables. I got Danny Almonte.
Danny Almonte, if y'all don't know that name.
Go watch what is it? Bad News Bears? Or
No, it was the Bench Warmers.
The Bench Warmers. Yeah.
Yeah, they had a
I
whole
am
character.
12.
I am 12. It's a grown ass man. So that's where that joke came from, was Danny Almonte.
Yeah,
he was like 15 or 16, just throwing heat.
I think he was 14, but still, he was throwing heat for a 14-year-old.
Yeah, he was throwing like 70-mile-per-hour fastballs against 12-year-olds.
79 miles an hour.
And you're 12 years old. That's like a bullet.
79 miles an hour is pretty solid for a high school pitcher.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not steaming, but I mean, that's a
pretty
starting
damn
pitcher
good
in high school. Yeah.
That's pretty damn good. And he was just throwing heat after heat at these 12-year-olds.
Bro,
you ever hit a kid?
Just burnt. I don't know. I didn't look that deep into it. But this kid, he was 14. I'm pretty positive at the time, but he might have been like about to be 15. But he was playing in a league where the old, like the cap was 12 years old. And just, I mean, burning these kids. So yeah, Danny Almonte in my 8th spot.
All right, so that goes over to my number 7. I got Tim Donaghy.
We're gonna get back to it.
All right, I'm glad you have it.
Yeah, got to.
Number 6. I got Tiger Woods.
Dude, we're overlapping a lot.
But I'm not talking about like the game of golf.
I know what
I'm talking about.
Did you look up his stats?
No.
All right, I got it. We're gonna get there.
We'll get there. All right, so that was my 7-6.
Dang, dude. All right, so my number 7. I'm assuming you got him in your list. I got Lance Armstrong.
Nope. Didn't even think I'm gonna be honest with you.
All right, so again, it was one of those things where I did you watch the doc? It might have been I think it was a 30 for 30. No, because it was like multiple parts. It was kind of like MJ's Last Dance, but it was about Lance Armstrong and about him blood doping and whatnot.
Interesting.
But I mean, let's be real. Blood doping, not that big of a deal. Sure.
It's good for recovery.
Oh, absolutely. And it is getting an unfair edge, I guess. But the thing was, like,
you're recovering at a faster pace than your competition. So yeah, it is technically cheating.
But you don't think all those other countries are doing it?
Oh yeah. It's
like
you get caught though.
Right. His problem is getting caught. Like, everybody knows that all cyclists do it.
All professional athletes in my mind are dirty, rotten cheaters.
Somewhere, somehow.
Anybody more athletic than me is a fucking cheater. I'm just going to outright say it.
There you go. I mean, that makes sense, dude. What other reason could they possibly have other than
cheaters?
They're cheating and you're not.
Right. I mean, that's it, right?
That's facts.
Even in Little League, like if you get tagged out at the plate, man, this ump's cheating.
Right. Yeah. Clearly. I mean, get some glasses, dog. You know.
Like I had this forced me in Little League to sit on the bench, or he's going to throw me out because I said he was a cheater.
Nice.
Yeah, he called me out the plate. I mean, I don't know if I was obviously out or not. I felt safe.
Probably were.
I was definitely safe.
But anyway, so Lance Armstrong in the 7th spot. 6th spot, I got Whitey Ford.
Damn, didn't think of Whitey Ford.
Apparently, he was.
I didn't do much digging on this one, to be honest with you. I just went off the top of my head.
He was infamous for doctoring balls.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, hilarious name, honestly.
Whitey Ford.
Yeah.
That was your boy. What's his name?
He played for the Yankees, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Whitey
Ford Sings the Blues was the album for that. Dun 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 dun.
Every time I think
Everclear. No, Everlast.
Everlast.
Hold on.
When I think Whitey Ford, I think of well, no, dude. Walk a mile in his shoes.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that song. Wait, who is it?
That's Everlast. And
Everlast.
the album is Whitey Ford Sings the Blues.
Okay. Yeah.
That's the only reason I know. That's how I didn't know Whitey Ford was a goddamn. So
Yankee-
it's even on the album cover. Whitey Ford Sings the Blues.
Yeah, Yankees
Like
pitcher.
I never knew he was a baseball player. I always thought Whitey Ford was just some dude.
I thought it was an old country singer or something, honestly.
But it makes sense because Everlast is he's like a Boston boy.
Okay.
So them hitting dingers off Whitey Ford make him sing the blues, I guess.
So that is my 6th spot.
All right, my 5 spot. I got the 2012 to the 2016 Russian national team for the Olympics.
Oh,
They ended up getting 46 medals stripped because they were doping.
wait, 2012 was Sochi, right?
Yeah,
In 2016,
Tokyo or London.
no, I'm pretty sure it was Brazil.
Could have been. I don't.
Because that was when they kept showing the big Jesus statue in the background every time they would pan
Okay,
up, pan around.
yeah. But this went from Winter Olympics, Summer Olympics.
For 4 years.
No, that's from 2002
Oh,
to 2016.
Oh, wow.
They went that far back and they got busted. So they got their medals stripped.
And what were they doing? Steroids?
Just straight up roids. Straight up HGH.
If you're gonna do it, right?
That's Russia for you.
Dude, I don't know how I did do some digging for mine. That didn't come up on mine anywhere.
I just knew that because USA Wrestling got hella screwed out of that shit.
Do you have another sort of Olympic team later in your list?
No.
Oh, you missed, dog. You missed on the obvious number one.
The obvious number one.
And you are the one that brought it to my attention. I mean, 100, 200 episodes ago. I didn't remember it until I went back and started looking up cheaters lists, and it popped up. I was like, obviously. Anyway,
I'll have to get back to it. Like I said, I like doing my list off the top of my head. I feel like I'm cheating if I'm Googling shit.
Yeah, I just
only thing I Googled is how many medals were stripped for the Russian team. I had to make sure I got the years right.
I got you. No, I just hate missing a pick so bad. And I've missed on so many obvious ones from doing too much.
Got to keep
digging.
the human element in it.
I hear you.
All right, my number 4. You had in your honorable. I got the 2017-2018 Houston Astros.
Okay. Yeah.
It's one of those things. Yeah, everybody was doing it, but you know what? You got caught, and you got caught in the dumbest way.
Banging the trash
Banging
cans.
the trash cans. You had Altuve with the wire on. Hey, don't like rip my jersey off or anything. Don't hug me.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was you got cheating, so therefore you're taking the heat for it. Like if the White Sox got busted, I would be like, you know what? Everybody does it, but everybody be bringing the heat on me, including Astro fans.
Right.
If it was the Yankees, same thing. Yankees fans like, oh, everybody. When your team gets caught, it's everybody does it. But when you get caught, you gotta take the heat.
Right. And yeah, dude, it was so funny. I remember when the audio, like some guy tweeted it is how they got caught, right?
Yeah. Twitter brought them down.
They tweeted like a video. They were like, oh, wait till this pitch. And you hear the one trash can, like one bang, and they throw like every time they bang it once, it's a fastball. And every time they bang it twice, it's a curveball. Like it was some random tweet, if I remember right, whenever it first came out, like first dropped. It was like, dude, there's no way they're actually banging on trash cans. Like
right.
It's ridiculous.
I love that Twitter brought them down.
Right?
Dude, social media rules. That's social media done right. Just the common man bringing somebody down.
Oh yeah. From the top too, you know?
Yeah. Love it.
That was
my 5-4.
Okay. My number 5 spot. You have to have this one, dude. Being the fan of this team that you are.
Okay.
I got the Black Sox. 1919.
We'll get there.
Okay. All right. That's my 5 spot. My number 4 spot. All right. It was in your list earlier already. I got Tiger.
Yeah.
Tiger
Got that
Woods.
dog in him.
Got that dog in him. Dude. All right. So just off my brain, I was like, I think it was like 19 allegations or so that like you saw reported.
Mm-hmm.
And I forget what I forget who did their research or whatever, and like they did a bunch of digging. How many women was he? Or I don't know if he had. So every single thing that I looked at all said this number, but I can't remember if it said accused or admitted to. I think it was just accused.
I'm gonna say
Think high. Oh wait, so he slept with this many women during his 5-year marriage to the one that beat him with the golf club and he
Yeah, Vaughn.
think probably a little higher than what you're thinking.
Okay, I'm trying to do some math in my head. He's Tiger Woods, so he's like a bajillion.
I don't know how he had this much time
because he's Tiger Woods. I'm gonna say 89.
That's what I'm saying. Thing higher than what you're thinking.
No shit, higher than that.
Yeah, pretty much every article said it's triple digits.
Holy shit. 777.
bold change of strategy there. No, 120 women.
Oh,
I mean,
got that dog.
He got that tiger in him. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, that's beyond dog. That's a straight up tiger.
That's that tiger's blood that old Charlie Sheen was talking about.
That dude was, hey, when you're rich
and dude,
and you look like Tiger Woods.
Well, and that was like during his prime, if I remember right.
Yeah.
And he was golfing literally every single day. Like he might have a day off.
I mean, cart girls, dude.
I mean, that's just too much work, honestly, dude.
But hey, he's about that life.
I'm surprised it took 5 years for it to get found out. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
so Tiger Woods in the 4th spot.
Yeah, but she probably thought what you thought. Like, how the hell could he do that?
He don't have enough time.
He ain't got enough time to cheat on me.
Right.
And it turns out he had enough time to cheat on me.
He had time. Made time.
I mean, goats do goat shit.
Yeah. Wild situation.
At some point, yeah, cheating's wrong, but when you do it like that, kind of impressive. Got like tip the hat to you.
I mean, yeah, that's
it's impressive.
That's numbers right there.
That is numbers. Nobody can match those numbers. In 5 years, you're married to Lindsey Vonn, and you're golfing almost every damn day. Nobody can match that.
Let's see. I got one that could give him a run for his money coming up.
All right, that was your 5.
That was my 5-4.
All right, my number 3. I got Barry Bonds, Mark McGwire, Sammy Sosa, Jason Giambi, all them motherfuckers,
and the rat.
Canseco.
Jose Canseco.
That motherfucker too.
Yeah,
that rat bastard. No, he cheated the cheaters.
He cheated the cheaters too, man.
I think no. I'm gonna delete my number 3. I'm just gonna put Jose Canseco at my number 3.
There we go.
Because he cheated the cheaters.
Jose Canseco,
my new number 3 on the spot. Never done that before. Just Jose Canseco. He cheated. Yeah, I cheated. He got caught. But you know what? I'm gonna point fingers.
I'm gonna rat everybody else out as well. And I'll tell you how they're doing it, what they were doing, where they were doing it.
If he was a kid in school, they would have met him in the bathroom
beat
and
the brakes off of
beat his ass.
Yeah. Yeah, solid number 3, dude. I was gonna put Barry Bonds up there. For some reason, I always hate putting Mark McGwire in there. Don't know why. I think it was just because he was my favorite at the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, he was doing it.
Yeah, I originally put those guys on there because they were just going yard almost every at bat. And there was fun. It turns out, no, they cheated. But in my new baseball league, steroids are encouraged.
And metal bats.
And you can run with the metal bat too. Somebody tries to throw you out at first, you can smoke the first baseman in the back of the head. But you got to sign a waiver though to play.
Yeah, no, I mean, I say let them all do whatever they want.
Mm-hmm.
Make it to the top, however you got to get there. I want to see yard balls.
Me too. Everybody loves dingers.
So that was your 3?
That was my number 3.
My number 3, the one that could maybe give Tiger a run for his money. It's mostly because he kept openly cheating and old girl kept taking him back. I got Tristan Thompson. Like, I mean, a notorious cheater, like wildly open.
Like NBA players are documented as being the biggest hoes in all of sports.
He's like, wait, who is it? Khloe Kardashian?
Yeah.
Okay. She's pregnant multiple times with his kid, and multiple times he's on TMZ just out with other women.
But that's just basketball players in general. Like, it's understood if you marry a basketball player, he goes to an away game, he's knocking something down.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like
even
he
Shaq's
was so blatant about it.
Even Shaq would admit it to. He's like, yeah, I cheated. Like, what's she gonna do? Leave me? Leave the money?
But yeah, it was just because he did it so blatantly is why I got him up there.
I mean, she let you do it once. If she let you do it once, let you do it twice, hell, just keep going. Right. Why not?
Yeah, exactly.
That's the meal ticket.
So I got Tristan Thompson in the 3 spot.
My number 2, you already mentioned it. I got the Black Sox.
Okay.
Gotta put them on there.
They purposely threw the World Series. Like, that's wild. To make
I
it
can understand throwing a regular season game. I mean,
right.
dirty,
To
but
do the work to get to the World Series
and just to
and then to
throw it?
lose on purpose.
that's crazy to me.
It's
That's
insane.
insane.
Yeah.
So yeah, Black Sox.
Okay. And yeah, I mean, if y'all don't know what that is, the 1919 White Sox.
And let me get on my soapbox a little bit, but I'll get
Get up
back
there.
on my soapbox on my number 1 pick.
Okay.
But let me get on my soapbox a little bit right now. Joe Jackson should be in the Hall of Fame.
That was what? The manager of the team?
No, that was their best player.
Oh, okay.
He should be in the Hall of Fame. He got a lifetime ban from baseball. His lifetime is over. He is dead. Put him in the Hall of Fame now.
Wait, was he part of the team that threw it?
Yeah.
Okay, so
So when they say a lifetime ban from baseball, whose lifetime are they talking about?
yeah, but I'm saying though, he was a willing participant in throwing the World Series.
Yeah.
So why do you think he should be in the Hall of Fame?
Because he's a beast
Okay. Well, I mean, I just don't think.
and I'm a homer. So,
I hear you. Yeah, it's your team. Whatever.
so
Um. Yeah.
I'm off my soapbox right now because I'm about to get passionate for number 1.
Okay. You're gonna be pretty upset when you remember my number 1.
All right.
I'm 90% sure you're the one that brought this team up at some point.
All right.
But anyway,
I can remember.
oh no, it was a trivia question at Iron Horse. That's what it was back in the day. Anyway, my number 2 spot, you had him already. And it's just because this is so wildly known, like you just don't do this. I got Tim Donaghy.
Yeah. That's a
Rigging
ref
NBA games.
That's a ref cheating.
Right.
We don't know if refs cheat anyway.
Just to hit his numbers. I mean, that's all time, dude. You're betting on games and then you're like just calling extra fouls to make it. So I guess in basketball though, like I guess you can foul out their best player if you got the unders.
Yeah.
But the thing is, or you can call a bunch of fouls if you want to go over, if you just want them to keep making free throws.
Yeah. I didn't think of that.
Or maybe you just call it one-sided.
Yeah.
You know
I mean, he's probably doing all of it.
right. But yeah, I got Tim Donaghy, NBA ref for rigging games.
Yeah.
Pretty obvious.
Rat bastard.
Yeah. Ruin it for all of us because now still it never fails. Oh man, how do they always know the line? No, they got to be rigging these games. Like everybody always says that. It's like, come on.
Yeah. All right. My number 1, back up on the soapbox. This dirty fucking rotten cheater still cheats to this goddamn day. Not only does he cheat openly, the boss doesn't give a rat's ass.
Is it a golfer?
No.
boss.
Continuously lets him cheat. And on top of that,
I know what you're about to say. Is it UFC?
oh yeah,
Is it Anderson Silva?
no,
Who's it?
John Jones.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, John Jones. Not only does Dana White continuously let him cheat, he got John Jones an exemption for his what's the levels called? Well, his dope level. Let's call it dope levels.
Oh yeah. His
Testosterone levels. Yeah, he gets a pass for elevated testosterone levels because he did cheat, and because he cheated, it permanently, quote unquote, permanently messed with his testosterone level. So he gets an exemption for that, a little elevated testosterone.
Just a little.
Like
elevated.
he can't fight in the state of Nevada.
Instead of 4 times is the normal range, he gets like 6 times.
Yeah, he can't fight in the state of Nevada because of it. They had to cancel a whole ass UFC card because of him. And Dana White's like, you know what? We'll let him go because he's an awesome talent. I mean, he is an awesome talent.
He's an all-timer.
He's probably the most talented fighter to ever exist.
GSP, dude.
GSP is my GOAT. I think he's the perfect fighter, but John Jones is probably the most gifted fighter.
He was an animal.
He still is. And on top of that, he cheats during his goddamn fights with the eye pokes.
Oh, well,
Grabbing to the fence, grabbing inside of people's gloves. Happens every damn fight. And they always give him warnings. John, that's a warning. Like, this guy's coming out here to eye poke. You know he's going out there to grab the inside of the gloves, grab the fence, whatever. And it just continuously happens. He is a dirty, rotten cheater.
Okay. I'm done.
I
got a team that's worse than that.
We'll see.
I mean, this is cheating on moral grounds, on physical, like, all right. So that was your one, which I agree. He gets away with whatever he wants to do. Is he the one that always fails, like coke?
Yeah.
Coke.
He fails. I didn't even mention that part. He's failing cocaine tests.
Multiple times.
And he's popping constantly for dick pills. And the reason that's significant because he took so many steroids in his life that his dick can't get hard anymore. His testosterone testosterone took
Well,
such
now
a
you're
big
making
hit.
it personal.
Yeah, I am. This limp dick cheater tests positive for dick pills
Okay. All right.
because he can't get his dick up from all the steroids he's been taking.
I hear you. I mean that's part of the game, you know.
Fuck John Jones.
Okay. Both all now. Well,
I was like, wait, what? Oh.
shout out, homie.
Honorable mention cheater.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, doesn't deny it. You know.
Right.
All right. So my number one. I mean, talk about just unbelievable. It's like it doesn't even sound true. So they straight up stopped having this whole sport in the Paralympics after this.
I know the was it Argentina?
The 2000 Spanish
Yeah.
Paralympics
They weren't really-
basketball team.
Yeah, they weren't really they weren't really
They weren't handicapped.
That's insane.
Dude, they won every game by an average of 15 points. So it turns out there was 2 people on the team that were mentally handicapped.
Yeah. Like this is Johnny Knoxville the ringer right here.
The other like 13 people, like the whole bench and everything, all just normal basketball players
Just in wheelchairs.
in the Paralympics, dude. It's just unbelievable, dude. To cheat.
That's a one-way ticket to hell right there.
And like I say, they shut down basketball after that in the Paralympics.
Might as well.
I mean,
Let's ruin it for everybody.
the 2000 Spanish Paralympics basketball team, dude. I mean, talk about cheating. I mean, just I can't imagine how. Yeah, that's straight up like Johnny Knoxville in The Ringer. Yeah,
Yeah. They probably based that movie off of it.
Had to have, dude. Had to have.
Remember Ricky Bobby in the rehab in the wheelchair?
Oh
And he
yeah,
stands up at his
start
back.
swatting people. Yeah, exactly.
How do you think you could get away with that?
I mean, so I guess how can they test to see if you are handicapped or not, like mentally handicapped? Like how could they prove that you are or aren't? You know what I mean?
I don't know.
I'm assuming somebody came up and been like, "Yo, that's my cousin. There's nothing wrong with that guy." Like, what is going on here? But yeah, so that's my number one, dude.
Yeah, that's a good one.
But yeah, I'm pretty positive that was a trivia question from Iron Horse.
All right.
Is where that came from because I thought you had told me on an episode before.
I don't remember that at all. But I remember when you spoke about it, I remember reading about it.
Yeah. All right, so rundowns.
Rundowns. 10, I got Antonio Margarito. 9, Tanya Harding. 8, Latoya Cantrell. 7, Tim Donaghy. 6, Tiger Woods. 5, the 2002 to 2016 Russia national team in every Olympic sport. Number 4, I got the 2017-2018 Houston Astros. 3, Jose Canseco. 2, the Black Sox. And number 1, John Limp Dick Jones.
Okay, my number 10, I got Tanya Harding. 9, Alex Rodriguez. 8, Danny Almonte. 7, Lance Armstrong. 6, Whitey Ford. 5, the 1919 White Sox. 4, Tiger Woods. 3, Tristan Thompson. 2, Tim Donaghy. And number 1, the 2000 Spanish Paralympics basketball team.
Nice.
Yeah.
Come back Thursday. We're doing things we all can agree on.
Yes. That's a real soapbox episode as well.
It really is, because if you disagree, I just find you to be wrong in every aspect of
right.
life.
You just are wrong.
Yeah.
No
doubt about it.
It's things we can all agree on.
Yeah. If you can't agree on everything all people can agree on, then
You're
check
just wrong.
yourself.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, till then, peace out.
Peace.